Hello everyone, Malachite here, with hopefully the first of many Grand Blue Fantasy Relink videos to come. And so today I'm just going to touch on the topic of stun damage and breaks and link attacks real quick. Now, I'm using Lancelot here specifically because he's actually extremely well set up for these. In my opinion, I think it's between him and Eugen for like best link attackers. In Lancelot's case, it's because due to the crazy attack speed of his basic combo, and in Eugen, he's basically built around that. Like that's his whole role, or at least a good chunk of it, is going into sniper mode, and he can target specific body parts for easy breaks. Anyway, so just to illustrate a point, I'm going to go into the practice section.
I am Lancelot, captain of the White Dragon.
Start hammering away at it. You see the blue bar filling up. And boom. Okay, so back out. Now, if we go over to his gear, we'll swap out for his stun weapon. It's going to give me another 23 points. And let's just pile on a bunch of sigils as well. Okay, so now we've gone up from I think 80 something to 141. So yeah. So nearly 60 points of additional stun. Go back in to face the dummy.
Witness the fangs of the White Dragon.
And let's see how quickly he fills up this time. Yeah, it's much quicker. Now, of course, now stun damage scales up linearly, and another thing to point out is you see how the blue bar is grayed out and it's slowly depleting? So you have to keep that in mind, especially in group play. Every time you get a link attack off, there is a cooldown period where you have to wait and then see now that it's gone. Now I'm able to fill the bar again for another link attack. This is actually another really crucial way to help build damage, especially, like I said, in group play, but also with the AI. And yeah, stun power in general is actually pretty good for your AI teammates. The other thing I want to touch, so if we go into, just want to go real quick into some useful sigils. I believe I've got them on Catalina. Where are we? Oh, yeah, so linked together, this is another huge sigil you're going to want to keep an eye out for. Again, very good in multiplayer, but also just generally really powerful for your AI support, because what this does is it dramatically increases the percentages, like the percentage that the link gauge fills up every time you pull off a link attack. It also boosts the damage of your chain, like your Skybound arts when you do them in a chain. And it also increases the damage of link attacks and Skybound arts too. Like, it's overall like a really, really busted sigil. I don't see a whole lot of people talking about it. So basically, if you increase stun in tandem with link together, and I think there's another one, yeah, uplift, giving you more. You can more or less just keep the chain attacks going and going and going. And one of the big reasons you want to do this too is, number one, when you fill the stun gauge and get a break off, you will destroy you can destroy breakable parts on bosses, which gets you loot. Sometimes it gets you loot that you otherwise cannot get. Like, there are items that only drop when you break monster parts. And then the other thing, of course, is you're filling the link gauge and getting off big hits, interrupting the boss attacks, because every time you inflict break, it downs them for a few seconds, giving the whole team time to heal and or just wail on the boss. But also, again, like, the quicker you build up, the more link attacks you do and the more link percentage you get from them, the closer you get to link time, which is when you can just completely go nuts. Like, because you get, every character has unique modifiers, I believe, that like Narmaya, who's my main, like, she doesn't consume butterflies with any of her skills, but also your skills get dramatically reduced cooldowns. It's just like a huge burst window of damage. So yeah, TLDR, do not ignore stun damage or link attacks. I know the most people focus on crit and damage cap, and those are really important, but stun power matters too. So just keep that in mind. All right, till next time.